Alrighty, 2026 Rustler two-wheel drive. Let's get into it. What up, YouTube? This is GeoStealth R1. Sorry, I haven't been around in a while. Usually around this time, it's motorcycle season, but I had to come across and pick this one up. This is the Rustler 2026 version, two-wheel drive, brushless. They ended up changing out the formula of what they had beforehand. These are the colors that you're able to get. There is a fourth color, which is I guess it's the patriotic color, but you have the red and the blue. You have somewhat of a blue and orange. This looks like a yellow, blue and orange, pretty similar to the two. And you have a black one. From what I understand, the black one's coming out a little bit later. But what do we get right now? So let's start off. This is going to be a new power setup that they have right now, and this replaces the BL2, and it's not a VXL. And I think the newer versions are going to be coming out with the 4S on all the platforms, where it's going to give you all the extra goodies. But that's on another video that I'll talk about. Let's see what they have updated. So they ended up updating the ESC and the motor that's over there, which is the V3200 right there, Brushless series. This is the VX3 system. The VX3 system gives you the options of 2S and 3S, which replaces the other version that they have out right now. Interestingly enough, they do give you a TQI radio. A lot of people say, hey, you know what, there's situations with, not connecting to Bluetooth. If you own a lot of Traxxas RC cars, you're going to have that control relatively available if you bought the Bluetooth adapter. From what I understand, I could put my Bluetooth TQI radio onto this and start messing around. There goes the receiver box. We do have a new metal geared servo, which that's over there right now. I like what they did with the battery tray. We're getting plastic GTR shocks, fellas and ladies, whoever's on this. And new sledgehammers, ST tires. So yeah, relatively, this is looking pretty awesome right now. Let me crack this thing open and see what we got going inside. Alrighty, so let's look at the car. Before we start looking at the car, let's look at what you get. So this is the packaging that comes in there. You do get a few tools, which 9 times out of 10, that's what you initially get from Traxxas. Okay, little number plates for the wing. I think that's pretty promising since we never had that beforehand. And let's talk about this main thing of discussion. People have been talking about this radio control that has been out for a little bit of time. I'm going to say within a matter of 2 weeks before they started presenting this whole thing out there. And I've heard a lot of pros and cons about it. The one pro that I heard is it's relatively easy to manage. It's light. You're able to do a whole bunch of things with it. The cons, you're not able to adapt Bluetooth to it. There is no too much of a trim setting that's set on there. But the pro is that you're able to release this portion of it and have it for little hands that are going to be driving these type of RCs, which is definitely good for an entry level person that's doing a lot of the RC, introduction, especially with the Rustler brushless, because you're able to, set this thing up with a few different types of mode settings, depending on the batteries that you're utilizing and the way you set up your ESC. So let's check that out in a few seconds. Alrighty, so now we're going to talk about the Rustler brushless. So let me start off from the front to the back. Now, the body is really nicely set up. I mean, they finally got rid of that wing, which was an annoyance to a lot of other people, that they ended up putting on for the Rustler 4x4, and it's great that they adapted it to the stadium truck. Also, the body is set up to where you're able to not use clips. I've owned that Rustler over there for so many years, and the fact that they did a major update with this is incredible. Now let's talk about the tires. The tires look really, really awesome. I don't know how they're going to handle with speed, but man, they look really nicely set up. These are the sledgehammers in the rear. I don't know. I have no idea what these are called. It's pretty interesting, but they do have. They, we'll see how it is when I drive it. So let's crack open the body. The body is going to be held on with a few different types of clips. That's the rear, and people, if you have a Traxxas vehicle from 2025, 2026, you'll notice that these clip onto there. So I'll put the body right on top of here, and now we are getting GTR shocks. Finally. So this is what Traxxas has needed for so many years at this point. Just getting that updated to 2026 standards, which should have been years ago. Um, this is definitely a great upgrade on both. Problem is that they are plastic, but they are adjustable. So that is the good thing that you're coming across and having with that. As I can see, these do look like the heavy duty plastics that they have over here. They're going in with the light gray as well, front and rear. Also, from what I understand from this RC, they did not change this, but that's okay. It looks like a different type of composite they're utilizing on there. But you know what? The light gray looks pretty awesome as opposed to what they ended up having beforehand. This is like a carbon fiber. It even feels like carbon fiber the way they ended up doing it. So that's pretty awesome. And then also they incorporated the body mounts for the body to initially it was over here, but now they incorporated it into the top chassis set right there. The battery hold down tray looks pretty good. It's definitely a nice setup as opposed to what was initially on there beforehand. This is the new setup for their this is 2057. That would be the servo that they have over there. Same type of style. I'm gonna have to upgrade that servo. I don't want to do too many upgrades on this because I want to bash around with this. Now let's talk about this ESC. This ESC looks pretty good. It is definitely a nice setup than what they had beforehand, just to adapt to this new chassis that they have over here. So does come with a fan, which is pretty awesome. There is the rear body mount kit that's over there. We are still utilizing the plastic drive shafts. As you can see, we have the V3200 brushless over there. This looks, yeah, this is a different type of wheelie bar, which is nice because this thing used to pop out all the time. Now it's stable to where it's supposed to be. Um, they are utilizing plastic links for the front toe links, steering links that are ended up over there. But let me tell you, for the price point that's on this RC, I personally think for $300, the way we are in the economy, the tariffs that ended up going up, and pushing these RCs into a lot of a more pricier range, I think you get a lot of bang for your buck. Doesn't come with a battery, but that's okay. It gives you the options of 2S and 3S. So this looks pretty promising. I'm going to be honest with you. I know they're coming out with the new Rustler VXL version. I believe all the new updated versions that are going to have the updated electronics, the updated plastics, and adjustable camber links, tone links, and everything like that. And everything's going to be ball bearings, everything. I think those are probably going to go for 6 and change. And then also, that being said, with having all those upgrades that are going to be thrown onto there, I believe that they're going to give you the TQI with the Bluetooth adaptable radio as well. And also, I think they're going to give you an updated transmission, kind of like the transmissions that we see on the drag cars and everything like that. So, yeah, no, this is definitely a good entry level RC. Personally, I think whoever's utilizing these RCs should get a kick time out of this, man, because this is going to be pretty dope for you to have. I needed to get it. Initially, I wasn't going to get it because I didn't want to be burnt out the way I was with the JATO, and then the JATO updated with their VXL version for the 4S. I think this is what's going to happen with them, but we'll see what goes on. Anyway, give me your thoughts. What do you think? Traxxas is updating all of their RCs right now, not only with the electronic system, but they are utilizing different type of molds um, for their chassis, and also giving you the GTR shocks with that. So give me your opinion. Tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to us up on YouTube. Later.